Hello, welcome to this podcast. My name is Beatrice Marse. I am a singer-songwriter from France, and I'm just checking that yes, all the settings are just fine. Okay, the microphone setting, so to speak. So today, um, today, I don't know if you actually listened to the last podcast where I was like self-indulging, and I keep on self-indulging. That's all I can say. So yeah, I was kind of saying I finished number 7. I'm here to say today that number 7 is officially finished because I've done the pre-paperwork to release the album. Now, right now, I can't release the album because I'm broke. And this is the reason why I'm doing this podcast, because I want to somehow show you and tell you what the real life of an independent artist is, especially if you're not known, uh, and it's just like putting like pieces together, bootstrapping the whole thing, so I can allow you, to listen to my music worldwide. That's the reason why also I'm doing this podcast in English, because I've realized that most of the listeners are from abroad and not from France, so that's the reason why. So so number 7 is finished, and I'm saying that I've come to say that because I've realized that as I was listening to number 7, and it's been a long time, so I've actually listened to all the album from track number 1 to the last one, and maybe I should say it's a 13 track. I think it is a 13 track album. I can't remember now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ouais, 13. Yes, it's a 13 track album. So, and I was thinking, because you work on something and then you step back and look at things, and then I was saying at one point I was saying, like, maybe before, it doesn't, like, all the songs do not kind of stick together somehow. And then I listened to it for pre-administrative work, and I realized, yes, basically it's fine. Yes, they do stick together, and I would say somehow it's an album that fit the time. Yeah, what's happening right now in around the world. It's kind of reflecting what's kind of happening, and as always, my music is very self-reflective, and it's just like I'm just like doing things at the same time as I'm asking myself question. It's kind of me somehow through the lyrics and the music, as well, not asking you, but prompting you maybe to ask yourself the same questions I am, or maybe realizing that basically you're not the only one, because I've been there also. So you know so you are not alone. That's what I can say. So yeah, and I was thinking, yeah, so I can't release it because I'm broke, so I need some money to release the album, so before you said anything for the connoisseur, n'est-ce pas? uh, I'm not on TuneCore. I'm not using DistroKid, so I'm using CD Baby, and that's the reason why I can't release it, because I haven't got the fees to do an album pro release. So I have to wait. So I definitely, I'm sure it's going to be before the end of this year, but when exactly, I don't know. And if you're a fan of my music, I would like advise you to actually stay on the lookout. Go on my Instagram account, subscribe to this podcast or subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you can know when this album number 7 is going to be released. Because, as I said before, to me it looks like that basically a week or so, 14 days before the release date, I'm gonna say I can't release it, and then suddenly something is gonna happen, and basically I'm gonna release it. So just put it plain. Once I know that I've got some money to it and I've got some money to spare, I'm gonna release it. So, and you'll be able to hear it. So that's the reason why. that's why. And basically, I'm just like working on number 8 right now. I'm already 2 songs into number 8, so I'm gonna master number 2, the second tracks tonight, I hope, or maybe within the 48 hours, maybe. So, so I've come to say somehow, as may have guessed, being an independent artist is it's not easy, especially if you don't know anybody, especially if you're not touring, especially if you're not really savagely promoting your work. And uh, and I would like insist on the word savagely promoting your work, because I'm not doing that. I'm just looking for some organic reach somehow. And through YouTube, my French YouTube channel and my English YouTube channel, where nobody kind of comes around, not that much. But anyway, I'm just like, and then on the other side, why am I doing those videos or those podcasts if no one is listening to it, or listening to them? It's only because I want to tell my story. Okay, it may be somewhere, sometimes in the future, someone will be keen on my music, will be a fan, a hardcore fan, and I want to leave a legacy. So basically, you like the work, and you may have like pick a photo shoot. I don't know, a photo, an image of, well, you are basically, you have, with through those podcasts and those videos, you will have an idea of what I was going through. Uh, Even though I'm not saying all of it, but what I've been going through while working on this album, and when I wanted to release them, and when I think of the music. So I don't want, if you like my music, I don't want anybody that doesn't know me really to actually listen to my music and try to interpret, what I wanted to say, what I was saying, and how I was doing things. So I'm just like doing those podcasts and those videos, just to tell you the way I feel about, releasing the songs, the way I think about the albums, and everything. And right now had a flash in my mind. I'm thinking maybe I should do something different, i.e., the music is not, I'm not gonna be releasing it, but maybe I should release the album cover and the tracks name, and start to actually talk about the album before the release. Maybe I should. I'm gonna do things in reverse somehow. I'm thinking about it right now. I just had this idea, and I think I'm gonna be shortly working on this project. So, and talking about savagely promoting yourself, and I would say I've been on YouTube since 2006. My first account was created in 2006. Not the Beatrice Marse account, but the French account. And I would say that since 2014, early 2014, I've been actively on YouTube. Watching YouTube, making some videos on YouTube, trying to understand how it works, reading on the side, about business practices, how to, how to do business sort of thing. Oh, my throat is a bit dry. A sip of water. And I have to say, from June 2014 till the beginning of this year, I couldn't actually understand what was happening, and how to actually try to really do something to actually push your channel a bit forward. And the thing is, and the reason why I couldn't really understand it, I'm gonna be candid, very naive about it, is because I'm not vain. As simple as that. I'm just doing things because I want to do them somehow. Even though on my French account, at one point during 2014, 2016, I was trying to do something, but it wasn't working, because it wasn't working. But the thing is, I'm not vain, so I'm just like, I have an idea, I just put it on, I do a video, or actually I write some music, and that's it. That's about it. And then I'm saying afterwards, well, you've done it, you might as well share it, because some people might be concerned with what you're saying, what you're singing, or like your music, whatever. That's the way I work. So because I'm not vain. Don't take me wrong. Yeah, I do need some money. I do want some money for my music, but I'm not prepared to do whatever it takes and going on vain, being vain just to get the money. I'd rather being myself to have the money. And then I understand that you need to do some things, but the thing is, first of all, the fact that I have no money, it just makes little things a bit different. Then I have to split my time just to earn a little bit of money so I can eat. So I'm working on different things at the same time. Just try to to locate to actually to divide my time in sections so I can work. I can work efficiently. So I'm not all in on the music because right from the start I knew it was going to be difficult to make it the way, I mean, talking about my age, the type of music I'm doing, and honestly, I'm doing something I want to do, but I'm not that talented, I'm no Celine Dion, I'm no like Slash, I'm no Jimi Hendrix. I'm just me, just plain me, trying to do something that I like to do. So I know what my limits are. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to take my music now more than ever before because right now, I honestly, listening to number seven, I really realize that now I've matured on my music. So I'm not ashamed of the other six album. Number one is like, somewhere you have to start. So that's it. I'm not ashamed of what I've done so far. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm never gonna like take off this album from the internet because actually this is my journey to where I am today. So I'm not too sure how I've done it and what I've done, and and maybe it may inspire some people to do the same thing, and and realize that and some people maybe are listening to me right now and they think, anyway, I'm more talented than this lady, so I might as well do something. And if you think like that, honestly, the work I'm doing, I've already won something already. I mean, if you feel that way, it's I've done the work already so far. So never mind the money down the line, down the line. So yeah, I was thinking, so now I know how to actually YouTube, actually how to actually Instagram, sort of. And basically I just realized, just like being vain, just behave like a cockroach, try to leech on others so you can do something, you can get something and you can get some money, and it's not me. It's not playing me. I rather spend some time doing something I like, but spend some time copying something that I think should work so I can get some money, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's my point up to this point. So yeah, and I was actually I was and funnily enough, for the past I don't know if about it's more than a year now, I've been watching some YouTube channel, people who are actually denouncing fake gurus, and I was watching that video, how actually the fake guru operate to get some money of you, and I was thinking, yeah. No wonder my channels are not actually taking off. How And I was like watching other things. I'm not surprised that my channels are not taking off. My music is not taking off because I'm not doing it. I'm not prepared to show my body. I'm not prepared to be someone I'm not. So then I have to pay the price somehow. That's what I can say. So I'm not bitter. Because right now I'm in a place where basically I'm in peace. That's what I can say with myself. There's no problem. Yeah, and I'm just if I take note of the context where I'm in right now, where I've been for past 6 years, honestly I'm just glad that I'm where I am right now. I'm just glad that I'm able to actually record this podcast and be able to talk to you. I'm just glad that you are able, if you want to listen to my music. I'm just being please, like something even 6 years ago, I would never have thought that I would be in this place right now. So to me, it's a win. It's a real win already. So it's somehow it's unbelievable. So the only thing is, at the beginning of this year, I was thinking, I was saying that I wanted to go deep into the electronic mode. I have to say, on my last track, especially on number 7, there's a bit of like modular synthesis. Me playing with equipment, namely my neutron. So it's more obvious on number 7 than before. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go 100% instrumental from now on. I don't know yet. I really, like I said, I really, really would like to lay my hand on the Behringer Crave, and I guess when I would have played with it, I will know for sure if I'm gonna go 100% instrumental, or if I'm going to carry on with the thing I'm doing right now, sort of. I putting some modular synthesis sound and still trying to rap, sing, slam, whatever you want to call it. So basically, my voice on the instrumental. That's what I can say. So I don't know if I'm gonna go. Still gonna go that road again. So another sip of water. So all I can say with number 8, already there are some lyrics on the 2 tracks. So far so good. Somehow I'm thinking that number 8 is going to be a EP. I don't know why, but it keeps on, be on my mind. And if it is an EP, it will mean that I'm going to make a break and go into something different somehow. So I don't know yet. Nothing is written on the marble right now, so I cannot say. But yeah, and I have to say that self quarantine. I was thinking of. I was searching the word in English. It actually helped me in the right way somewhere. Even though economically it's like everyone else is basically awful, but I would say psychologically, in terms of, that's what I was saying on my French YouTube channel. It allowed me to actually identify my priorities, set the priorities, and understand if I was of course or not. And to some extent, I'm pleased to say that I'm not of course, especially with music. I'm not of course. And I was worried a little bit at the beginning of the quarantine because I couldn't do much on the music. I spent a lot of almost 2 months recording videos for this channel, Beatrice Marse. So and those podcasts that you've been listening to. So I don't know. I don't know. I felt like I was like getting off track, but in fact I realized with a little bit of stepping back in time, I just realized right now that actually I just needed a break. And the self quarantine allowed me to, because it was so distractive somehow, and distractive it's the right word. It just allowed me to actually think a little bit more how I wanted to do, and take a break of the music, because I was so a little bit somehow stressed up somehow, so I couldn't actually do anything about the music. So which is good. When I come to think about it, it's good, because I thought that I was never going to finish number 7. Here it is, it's finished. And if I keep looking at my on my left, is because I've got the listing of the tracks for number 7 next to me, basically. So so number 7 is about to happen. When is going to be the surprise? So thinking of talking about it before the release, definitely. So, and to come back to the modular thingy, that's the reason why I'm not too sure about doing live streams on it. First of all, I need an audience. I'm aware of that. But first of all, I don't play any instrument very well, so to speak. And then there are so many, there on each track, there are some modular synthesis sounds. So I don't know how to reproduce that on the live setting, apart from like do a back thing. How do you call that? put the music on the background and play the music on the background and me singing on top of the music, playing no instrument. That's the only live stream I could think of, because there's no way I can actually, with my little knowledge, play the guitar parts that I've played, because it's just like improvisation basically. I just went, I need some guitar, just go and record some guitar. Oh, play a little bit with this guitar, a few minutes. Oh, I like it, just record it, and that's it. That's the way I work. So I'm not gonna bother doing. I'm not really to bother to. And the thing is, I'm not so much in performing. I'm more into songwriting. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I'm saying that. So I'm very pleased that now, especially the French PR round right now, I've decided to actually pay the artist if they're actually doing some live streams on internet, on YouTube. So which is good, but it doesn't help me very much, because first of all, I have no audience, no real audience, and as I said, for the reason I've just like given you like previously, I just don't know how to do it, and I'm thinking, am I gonna do with backing vocals, or the track on the play the track, and like a DJ, where somehow a DJing set where I'm just gonna like sing on top of it, and then my voice is not that strong, so I'm gonna like hurt my chords, my vocal chords. That's why I'm saying that I need to get some coaching on my voice. So I don't know about it. I haven't thought about it very well. I don't know how it goes, but definitely also, yeah, I really want to, of course, go into those modular jam sessions. So if you haven't been there on my YouTube channel, you will see that I've put, I think the last year, no, it was the last one of one before. I can't even remember. I've put another jam session. It was modular the BMJS number 6, B's modular jam session number 6. It's up on my YouTube channel. So whenever I do a modular jam session, sometimes, I think 1 or 2 times I actually film myself, recording myself on video, but I don't usually do that. But actually put a picture and whatever I've done on the session that day. So it might happen a little bit more this year, until the end of this year. So that's one for sure. And if only I can lay my hand on the Behringer Crave. I'm not paid to say Behringer Crave, but almost. And with that, I'm going to leave you, because my hard disk is